So have you got my flyquitos?
Yes, but I found only one.
Give it to me. Delicious. Here, take my web.
Did you make a net out of it?
Yes. Why? Does it bother you?
No, it's just bizarre, that's all.
Well, I mean to say, it keeps me busy. Some people do knitting. I make nets.
Of course. How stupid of me. Wilbur, wake up. I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo.
Thanks. See ya. Hi there. Hey, that's a pretty little mite. And where's your master, huh? Where is he? Where is he? He's not here, is he? You're completely lost. Well, that's really dumb, because I'm totally lost too. Hey, what are you doing?
Come here, little boy. Don't be afraid.
Well, how's it hanging?
Just fine. What are you doing in these parts?
I'm terribly sorry, ma'am. It's because I'm supposed to destroy the Black Root because of my buddy Vinnie. He no longer knows what he's doing, and...
The Black Root does seem to be behind all the evil that's befallen us. Luckily, our brave little fungus eater managed to put a stop to the invasion and clean up our residence. Alas, I fear it's just a little breather, and I have no idea how long it's going to last. I find you very brave, taking on the Black Root all on your own.
Well, you know, I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Unfortunately, I cannot help you. The Queen may not abandon her realm. I must see to the safety of my termites. But I know you are brave and cautious. I know you will succeed. Besides, we've got our mushroom-eating termite. Come to think of it, he's a lot like you. He too is small, but he's very brave.
Well, thanks anyway for the conversation. I don't get to meet a queen every day of the week, not even a termite queen.
I'm nevertheless going to make sure you're not bothered. You can leave my realm and take this road without fear. But once outside, you'll be alone, and you'll have to confront the roots of the evil seed.
Well, that's better than nothing. Goodbye. Look like a guy who needs a helping hand.
Oh, my boy, you have been sent by Providence itself. If you could intervene in the present situation, I should be more than thankful.
Well, it's not exactly what I came here to do, but...
Oh, don't be afraid, my young friend. There's no need for special quests, nor to take back specific objects. No. All you have to do is destroy this accursed black root that is keeping me prisoner. And, unless I'm mistaken, that's what you've come to do.
Well, yes, amongst other things.
Oh, that's just smashing! Very well then. Accomplish your mission so that I can unravel my destiny from the tangle of these devilish roots, and perhaps link it to yours. What do you say?
I think that... Listen, don't move. I'll be back, okay?
Congratulations, young man. You have just extracted me from a very embarrassing situation. My name is Folk. Dr. Folk. Cyprien, I presume.
That's me, but...
I am positively delighted to make your acquaintance. But tell me, what is a young man of your caliber doing in these wild parts?
I'm looking for Lenny, my bear. You didn't come across him by any chance? A sort of a bear, a teddy bear-like.
I see. Lenny, you say? I used to know a Lenny once, when I was a plenipotentiary at Longplay. An extremely pleasant chap. Could it possibly be the same fellow?
That's possible. I know he used to live here before he came to live with me.
Then there's no doubt about it. It's the very same Lenny. Oh, heavens above. Does my old friend have some kind of problems? Oh, that's extremely unfortunate. Alas, I cannot help you, as I am on a mission of the uttermost importance. I absolutely must find the Great Weaver. It's a matter of life or death for my people. I think you understand. Perhaps at some later time?
Well, yes, sure.
It's a bargain then. As soon as I've finished my mission, I'll join you to give you a helping hand. Which direction are you going in?
Well, I've got to go and see Vinnie, because the last time I saw him, he wasn't in great shape.
I see. Well then, you do that and then come and find me. I should be actively engaged in negotiating with a spider. Perhaps you've already seen her. A starving spider from what I remember.
Yeah, I've seen the spider, but I brought her some food, so she's not really starving anymore.
Heavens! It's a good thing you told me. I have put aside some friquitos because I know she's very fond of them. But that argument won't have much weight now that she's replete. Oh well, too bad. I'll find something else. Well then, you must excuse me, my dear friend. Duty calls. Hop, 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 hop.
Vinnie! Vinnie! You okay, man?
What? Sip? What are you doing here?
I don't know, or yes I do, but I haven't got time to explain. Let's just say the local boss got Lenny, and now I've got to free him.
Where's Lenny?
In a big tower over that way.
Oh, whoa. But if Lenny ain't here, why are you here, man?
Okay, you asked for it. Well, it seems there's only one way to get into the tower. You need a key. But the key is in 4 parts, and I came to get one of them. Then I saw you in your boat, and you were completely out of it. So I laid into the black root, but I didn't find any sign of a key. That's all. I hope you got everything, because I'm not going to repeat it.
Do you know if...
No, I don't know if you're here to help me or just to ask me questions.
Nah, not that. Hey, do you know of the piece of key? Well, does it look like this?
Yes! How did you find it?
I didn't find it. It was just there, that's all.
Wow, crazy man. Hey, why are you blinking on and off like a Christmas tree?
Kinda neat, huh?
Vinnie! Vinnie!
You alright, Sip?
Vinnie's disappeared. There we were, shooting the breeze, when, poof, he disappeared, just like Lenny.
Vinnie? Isn't that your botanist friend?
Yeah, that's right. He gave me a piece of the zippet, and bam, the master made him disappear before my very eyes, just like that.
Did he give you a piece of the zippet?
Yeah, that's what's confusing me. Normally I should have found it at the Black Root.
That's what I told you, but the Master seems to have decided otherwise. Do you know how your friend came to be here?
Well, he seemed to be so lost that I didn't want to ask.
Perhaps you should have.
Why?
Because if the Master found a way of getting Vinnie to come here, I would be very surprised if he stops there. I think he'll use your friends as a shield. He knows you wouldn't hesitate to fight against his armies, but what about your own friends?
Why would I have to fight one of my own buddies?
I don't know, but it's a possibility.
Hold on. Stop. Time out. First of all, it's the Black Root, and now you tell me I'm going to have to fight against my own buddies?
I said it was a possibility, but it's not entirely negative.
Not entirely negative? How negative do you want to get?
Hold on, let me explain. If we suppose that the Master got Vinnie to come here, then the Black Root was there to prevent him from leaving. But by killing the Root, you enabled Vinnie to go home.
So Vinnie's okay. There's nothing to worry about.
Not only is there nothing to worry about, but he can even give us a helping hand.
You gonna bring him back?
I don't have the power to do that, but if you really did free him, then I would be surprised if he left without leaving you a little souvenir.
What kind of souvenir?
The means of doing something you couldn't do before.
A new weapon?
How should I know? To find out, we'll have to go back to the demis and see what it is. But perhaps you wanted to go somewhere else.
Hey, by the way, I met a really nice guy, Dr. Folk. Do you know him?
Yes, I know him. But the folk are far too paranoid to be able to help us.
Perhaps, but he told me his people could help me, so...
I'm not going to prevent you from going to see the folk if that's what you want to do.
Otherwise, I could go and find Dr. Folk at the spider's place. What do you advise?
I don't know. It's up to you, but don't forget, you have to go and look for the second part of the Zippet.
Which is where?
On an island a little further north. It belongs to a tub of guts who goes by the name of Big Joe.
Big Joe? Did you know I've got a buddy called Joey?
Perhaps it's not the same person?
Yeah, sure. Of course not.
So, what are you up to? Are you going to continue, or are you going to the demis?
I want to think.
Okay, I'm going to leave you to make your choice, and we'll meet up later.
I understand your reasons very well, but you must realize that the Great Weaver is nothing less than vital for our survival. Her web is the basis for almost all our production.
You mustn't believe that I want the death of your people. It's just that I know you tried to reproduce the Great Weaver. Did you not realize that she is unique, one of nature's wonders, and that she has every intention of remaining unique? What will you do when she dies?
That's not the question. Brilliant researchers are studying the problem at this very moment.
Because now you want her to be immortal.
Say, I'm sorry, but what are you guys talking about?
About the Great Weaver.
Oh, sorry I asked.
What was I saying? Ah, yes. Under no circumstances do we want to disturb the course of things, but you must realize that her disappearance could, by its very nature, destabilize the natural balance of Underbed. And I don't believe the world needs that.
Right, well, I'll leave you to it then.
Cyprien, my friend, I understand your annoyance. You're perfectly justified, but you should also know that my people are particularly vulnerable to the dangers of this world, and, as a result, folk are extremely distrustful of everything that comes from the outside. But I'm sure that once they get to know you, they will appreciate you at your true value. But, now that I think of it, if you take the Great Weaver to them, my fellow countrymen could only receive you with a hero's welcome. But there's just one problem. Madam Spider, who is here with us, refuses to reveal to me the whereabouts of the Great Weaver.
It's a question of not interfering in the business of others. Under no circumstances may I become involved in the affairs of your people, and you, Dr. Folk. You are trying to take advantage of the situation. You know that Cyprien saved my life and that I am indebted to him.
Not at all, my dear. Besides, we are both indebted to this young man, and I think that the best way to repay him would be to put him in contact with my people, who, as you know, can be of great use to him. And I assure you that the fact that it also serves the interests of the folk is purely coincidental.
Don't waste your time with futile excuses, my dear doctor. I know my duty to Cyprien. The Great Weaver has taken refuge in her birthplace.
The crystal memory.
Exactly.
I don't want to sound like an idiot, but what's the crystal memory?
It's a world outside our world, and only the Great Weaver can go there.
Catching up with her sure ain't gonna be easy.
My people are lost unless... When you say that no one else can go there, do you mean no one from Underbed?
Yes, which means everyone.
Wrong! Cyprien isn't from here. He's not like us, so he can go to the crystal.
Hey, hold on a minute. You said no one could go there. What happens when you try?
We die. Our metabolism becomes inconsistent, and we die crushed and burnt. But, because your metabolism is different, there's a good chance that you can get there.
If not, I find myself crushed and burnt. Thanks a lot. Are you guys completely crazy?
Cyprien, my good friend, do you really believe that I would ask you to do such a thing if I thought you were going to die?
Well, I hope not, after what I've done for you. But it's the fact of not knowing that bothers me. I've got to think this out.
Oh, that seems wise to me, but I'm convinced there's no danger for you.
That doesn't reassure me very much.
Listen, the best thing is to look for the entrance to the crystal memory, and then see what you think.
Okay, that's what I'll do. See you later. Hey, this is it. I've got the Weaver. Where's Dr. Folk?
He's gone off on other adventures, Cyprien. He said you didn't need him to go to the Folk.
But those boneheads are gonna shoot at me again.
Not if you've got the Weaver with you.
Except that they don't know I've got the Weaver. And who's gonna tell them? Because I'd be very surprised if they allow me to tell them.
Very true. I nevertheless suggest that you go to see the Folk, and do your best to take the Weaver to them. I'm convinced that when you've done that, they'll grant your every wish.
Yeah, sure. But first I've got to speak with them. I suppose I don't really have a choice. Right, I'll see you later.
See you later, Cyprien. Everything will be okay. You'll see.
Wilbur, wake up. I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo!
Thanks. See ya.
No longer shoot at that child. Because this child saved me from certain death. Because this child also saved you.
But who is he?
He is called Cyprien. I think you can stand up now. This is the boy who saved my life.
Hey. Hello there.
Is that any welcome for a hero?
In the name of the folk people, allow me to welcome you to Folkville. Well, my boy, you don't seem to be in great shape. Could it be that you're having difficulty getting over last night's little party?
Little party? Well, if you decide to have a big party someday, do me a favor, don't invite me. Tell me, I get the impression we haven't moved much since yesterday.
Moved?
The boat, I mean. I get the impression it doesn't move a lot.
Ah, that's because it doesn't work.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
It doesn't work. Nothing works. Don't ask why. I don't know.
How long have you been stuck in the same place like this?
For some time.
Well, it doesn't seem to bother you very much.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't know much about mechanics. But if you're interested, you can always go and see the captain. I'm sure he would be delighted to explain to you why our beautiful city doesn't move. The bridge is towards the front of the boat. It's indicated. You'll see. Well, I'm sorry to have to leave you, but I must prepare the festivities for this evening.
Don't tell me we're gonna start all over again.
But what do you expect, Cyprien? We don't receive heroes of your caliber very often. You've got quite a following. Do you realise that a fan club has been created in your honour? Be careful if you go to the bridge. It's highly probable that you will be mobbed by your fans. Well, on that note, I wish you a good day.
One last question about the festivities. How long are they gonna last?
Well, my word. They might well last until next week.
That's what I was afraid of. Thanks anyway.
Rest assured, it won't be too trying. See you later.
Yeah, but I've got better things to do.
Hi, Cyprien.
Huh?
Hey, old buddy. You don't look too hot.
You okay, Wilbur?
Well, yes. Well, you apparently have become acquainted with the folk people.
Yeah, but, their boat doesn't work. It's crazy, huh?
Well, perhaps you should go and see the captain of the boat and offer to help?
Yeah, sure, but I'm just too pooped to pop.
Oh, come on, Cyprien. This is no time to fall asleep, old pal. We still have to find 3 bits of zippet, you know. So you're just gonna get up and go see that captain. You can sleep later. Come on, hop to it. Get up.
Yeah, okay, I'm going.
Can I trust you?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm off, and I'll see you later on then.